All right, now I can hear you.
Yeah.
There you
Hi.
go.
Hi.
Yeah,
Aaron, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Good. How's the West Coast treating you over there?
Colder than usual, rainy, gloomy and cloudy. It's pretty awesome, actually. It's a nice change of pace.
So we are super stoked to have Gemini Syndrome joining us for Rockin the Sound here in a couple weeks here on the coast of Mississippi. And we just wanted to chat with you. We wanted to, for people who don't know Gemini Syndrome, kind of break down what Gemini Syndrome means in your words and what they can expect to see from a live show with Gemini Syndrome.
So the name itself is like if Gemini are the twins of the zodiac, it's kind of like representing polarity, and a syndrome is a collection of traits or qualities. So it's kind of like a way of talking about reconciling the opposites inside the human experience, if you will. Will probably be loud. There'll be some loud music. There'll be some people running around like insane people. We try to make it a pretty intimate experience. A lot of the stuff that I write about is pretty personal and about my own journey through, being a human and trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. It's kind of a family affair in a regard. So we're excited to get back out, man. We just finished doing another record, and we're probably gonna be debuting at least one new song at this show. So we're looking forward to it.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're heading out with Adelita's Way, and I believe Above Snakes is on that as well, right?
On that show, yeah.
So yeah, it's so we're looking forward to it. Now, it's not the first time you played Biloxi, though, I don't believe, right?
No, but it's been a minute. I couldn't tell you the last time we were there.
I want to say you guys
did.
played Crest live the last time you were here.
That sounds about right.
And I think it was with Nonpoint.
Yeah, that sounds about right too. Yeah.
I remember
that put it back in like 2016 maybe. It's been a long time.
I could tell you let's see, yeah. Well, probably even a little bit longer than that because I was drinking.
All right. Yeah.
So that was at least 7 years ago.
Well, good for you. I'm at about 3.5 with no booze in my system. It's pretty awesome.
Nice. Awesome. So tell us about what's coming. You've got a new album, or you've just finished recording a new album. When does music drop for that, and release date or anything?
Well, so we just got the final mixes back maybe 2 weeks ago and sent our final notes in. So we're waiting on basically the final mixes and then masters. We just had a talk on Friday about the release order of tunes. So as soon as we have the actual, finished product done, it'll probably be pretty soon after that, as soon as we can.
Awesome.
What's those conversations like when you release order nowadays?
Well, it's interesting, right? Because we're not tied to a label anymore. We're just doing a distribution deal. We're totally independent. So we don't have to really wait for okays or approvals or permissions from anybody. We could kind of do whatever we want. So this conversation was like, what order do we want to release? And we've always kind of liked to do sort of I guess a street track, if you will, and kind of release something that sort of shows maybe the overall kind of vibe of the record. Mm-hmm. Sometimes maybe a little heavier, maybe not like the most ideal first single goes out first, right? Like when we did Lux, we did Pleasure and Pain, which is arguably the heaviest song on that album. And then with this album, we did some weirder stuff. We have some, I think what'll be unexpected sounds from us and some kind of experimentation. So we're going to release some of our weirder stuff second and third, it looks like. And just to give kind of people a full grasp of, how crazy we got on this one.
Hell yeah.
Well, weird in what way?
There's some chop rap going on, like some Tech Nine, Twista kind of screamy, old Mudvayne, Slipknot kind of stuff.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
There's an accordion breakdown. We call the pizzeria part.
Nice.
What?
Kind of like it like turns into almost a nursery rhyme and then comes back into this kind of more prog djent-y song. Just for me personally, when the guys were writing the music for this, I asked them specifically to get weird with it and try to use like chord movement and musical movement that was hard to write to. I wanted movement that was atypical, so that it would be a challenge to write like these kind of like popish hooky melodies, but with stuff that's really out of the box of normal, what people expect to hear from music in general, right? Almost atonal, like almost uncomfortable in ways, right? But still trying to make it pretty and melodic at the same time. So it was a fun challenge.
You said Old Mudvayne, like that's the whole LD50 album, right?
Yeah, it's just real fast kind of stuff. Because, dude, I don't know. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from not too far from Peoria, Illinois. I grew up on Twista and that kind of Midwest chopper rap, and I love that kind of stuff. And Meigs, we wrote this kind of weird song that's like really more prog, I think, than we're used to doing. A little djent going in there and kind of stuff like that. And Meigs encouraged me. He's like, "You should write a chop verse to this." And I was like, "Challenge accepted."
Right.
And so I did it, and then I sent it back to him, and everybody was like, "This is awesome, man!" So it's fun, man. We're stepping outside of our comfort zone and doing some stuff that's a little more maybe unexpected.
Has there ever been an accordion breakdown in a gent song? Is that a first?
I don't know. Somebody, if my boy Stefan will know if he's out there. Don't
let him bury that shit. I want to hear it. I want to hear the accordion.
Oh, that's going to come out. That's going to be so the chop rap and the accordion song are the same tune, and that one's for sure getting released.
All right,
so that'll be one of the first. That's number 2 or 3 probably.
Okay, I'm curious. So will you just go ahead and release the whole album in one fell swoop, or will you just do maybe a few singles and then the whole album?
Probably the latter of the two. Probably like a slight waterfall release, and then I'm gonna guess about halfway through, after about 4 or 5 songs, we'll drop the whole thing. Hopefully in like summer-ish.
Okay. All right, I'm excited. Look, I have never heard an accordion breakdown outside of the polka genre.
Yeah.
So I am extremely excited.
It was really weird to write to. It was really weird to record when I went in the studio with Matt to do that song. It was just me and him. I was like, well, I wrote something, and I don't know how it's going to go. It might be horribly lame, but let's find out. And he ended up loving it. It worked out really well. So we're pleased.
Real accordion, not
right.
I didn't play accordion. I can't say that it's not a sampled accordion, but
damn it.
Hey man, I'm working on my violin breakdown. I haven't had time to get into my accordion playing.
It's okay.
On a regular, but coming soon, right?
Right. Something to
me, I love my unique. I love
that
my
would be
unique.
Something rad live,
unique
right?
Anyway, and now it's in Tech 9 accordion breakdowns. Like, give me that. You know. But Aaron, I want to ask you one. Because there's going to be some fans at Rockin The Sound that don't really know who Gemini Syndrome are. And I'm robbing this from Lisa because she asks it in every interview. What do you want people to take away from Rockin The Sound in your performance?
Well done.
Well, while we don't take much of the rest of life very seriously, and we try to bring an air of kind of sarcastic comedy to at least my worldview, I take music very seriously, and the things that I write about, like I said earlier, are taken really from my experience in this place as a human being. And there's something I say typically at every show: the Gemini Syndrome is an exclusive club of inclusivity. Everybody is welcome as long as they welcome everyone else.
I love it.
That's the kind of the vibe that we're trying to portray to everybody. Is everybody's welcome here as long as we're open-minded and accepting of how everybody's trying to traverse this weird place called Earth.
Yeah.
I had a comment pop up here, and it said, "I need a Gemini Syndrome tour with Kingdom Collapse."
Oh.
Well, let me tell you a little secret. At Rockin The Sound, Gemini Syndrome and Kingdom Collapse will be sharing the same stage.
So it's the microcosm of that, yeah.
And then actually the next day, in New Orleans, Gemini Syndrome and Kingdom Collapse will be sharing the same stage.
That's right.
So, well, that's cool. So if somebody was wanting to find all the info out on Gemini Syndrome, where would they find it at?
GeminiSyndrome.com is the website, and then basically any other social media platform and any streaming platform / Gemini Syndrome should lead you right to us.
Awesome. Do we have any questions in the comments? I haven't been seeing the comments.
No, just everybody seems pretty excited about it.
We're excited too.
Yeah, man. Thanks for jumping on here with us tonight, taking the time out to do it. We're looking forward to it, man. March 18th. We're doing everything we can to make it a damn good time.
I'm looking forward to it too. Thanks for your patience with my tech issues over here.
Hey, it's a live internet show, baby. Yeah. We're used to it.
Yeah, I bet. It's probably a cable.
Yeah.
I
Well,
absolutely
Aaron,
cannot wait.
thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.
I
Yep.
look forward to it as well. We'll see you there.
Time,
All right.